Hey guys, Ruminating Reaper here. Happy Halloween. I hope you're all enjoying the festivities. Figured since it's, the big day, may as well get an extra juicy review out for yous. And so, I finally watched Longlegs. This is, of course, the newest film from Oz Perkins, the son of Anthony Perkins, who played Norman Bates in Psycho. And well, obviously got to address the elephant in the room. You've obviously seen the marketing for this. It's made a lot of noise, generated a ton of buzz online, and gone properly viral. And of course, it was all worth it in the end. The end result was a film that has been met with near universal praise. So of course, I had to check it out and potentially jump on that hype train for myself. But is it a film that actually lives up to the buzz? Let's find out. So the film follows Lee Harker, a half-psychic FBI agent with incredibly strong gut instincts. She's tasked with solving a decades-old case involving multiple different family murders, each crime scene containing a cryptically coded letter ending with one word: Longlegs. And so, as Harker investigates and gets deeper into the case, she begins to discover not only a connection to the occult, but also a deeper, more personal connection that soon forces her to confront her own past. So, obviously, the marketing for this has done such a fantastic job of getting across the tone and atmosphere of the film without giving away any of its big surprises, which, honestly, that is exactly how movie marketing should be done. Like, we don't need 3 minute long trailers giving away every single plot beat. Like, what are we doing here? But honestly, going in knowing as little as possible is exactly the way to experience Longlegs because, well, it's a fantastic film, one of the best horrors of the year, and it's one that really benefits from that element of surprise. I mean, obviously, right out of the gate, I have to address that, yes, it is very much influenced by the likes of like The Silence of the Lambs and Seven. This is a game of cat and mouse between the FBI and an elusive serial killer, but it very much wears those influences on its sleeve and uses them to create something new, something fresh, something really, really interesting. This is a film that has an incredibly deliberate pace. It is a real slow burner that really takes its time, building up this incredibly strong sense of atmosphere, an atmosphere of dread and unease. It is so, so good. And, with this slow building sense of atmosphere, it never feels the need to indulge in like jump scares or excessive violence to get its shocks. Admittedly, it does have those like brutally violent moments, but it knows exactly what to show and when to pull back in order to generate maximum shock factor. This is just such an incredibly masterful handling of genre for Perkins. It is so, so good, and it's topped off with absolutely fantastic sound design, which just hits the nerves and really caps off this, unsettling atmosphere. Oh, it's fantastic. And of course, it's carried along really nicely by incredibly strong storytelling. It is a film very much about how the influence of the devil, of Satan, can very much be right under our noses. And of course, it explores this with, a sort of back and forth timeline with great visual storytelling, with like changes in aspect ratio, some scenes shot on like fuzzy old film to really get across the different points in the timeline we're at, so that it's consistently clear and easy to follow throughout. And in general, it is just shot really, really well. It's a great looking movie. And of course, it's carried on very nicely by great character work here. Obviously, we got Micah Monroe as Lee. I think she does a fantastic job as this, incredibly driven, focused, and efficient FBI agent, with incredibly strong instincts and obviously, that sort of psychic abilities. But you can tell she's also like sort of repressing a part of herself, and it's very much really interesting seeing as she gets deeper into the case, and those personal connections begin to reveal themselves. It's really fun seeing her instincts put to the test. She does a fantastic job. But the scene stealer, the MVP of the film, well, of course, it's Nicolas Cage as Longlegs. My God, like obviously, in a career full of like gonzo over the top performances, this is a real left turn, even for Cage, and my God, he sells it really, really well. Now, obviously, he's actually on screen only really sparingly, but it allows those moments when he actually is on screen to have maximum impact, and my God, the aura radiating from him is just fantastic. Cage is unrecognizable for a start. You've really never seen him like this, and my God, he delivers the sort of usual over the top gonzo insane Cage performance, but done in a way in which he is genuinely unsettling and creepy to watch. That genuinely fantastic stuff, and it really allows those moments to have an impact, and genuinely left me on edge every time he was on screen. So good. And also, what's really interesting is that exploration of the contrast between these two characters. Obviously, Lee is incredibly has strong instincts and is incredibly efficient and professional, and also potentially brought up religious because there's multiple scenes of her mother asking her, have you said your prayers? And on the other hand, we've got Longlegs, who's, incredibly erratic, insane, unpredictable, and a Satan worshiper, but he's meticulous in other ways. And obviously, it's that through line which really carries the film along, right through to its final act, in which the penny drops, and we get so many amazingly placed twists and shock reveals, and so many sequences where you are just left on the edge of your seat. The film very much slow building atmosphere really hits its peak here. So good. I will say the actual ending is maybe a little anticlimactic, but it does not undo the good work of the rest of the film preceding it. Fantastic. And yeah, overall, Longlegs, one of the best horrors of the year, one of the best films of the year. Yeah, it's incredibly confident handling of genre with an incredibly unsettling sense of atmosphere. If you haven't seen it, please watch it. And overall, out of 10, Longlegs gets 9 pumpkins. So yeah, let me know down in the comments. Have you seen Longlegs? What did you think of it? What did you make of Cage's performance? And what's your favorite horror of the year been? Let me know all that down in the comments. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button if you enjoyed. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you're new. And don't forget to turn on post notifications so you don't miss an upload.